So this is like an oatmeal apple. So like, you know when you have either a maple walnut or you have like your apple?
Not really. But you're from Montauk.
Well,
You've actually eaten in the Montauk places.
yeah, yeah. I travel a lot for work. And then these are just little.
You travel a lot for work. Montauk is like, they get 3 customers and the entire business runs.
It's not like that, but it's good. The Hamptons are probably better than Montauk.
Oh, Montauk's at the end. I've never gone there. I don't know how far the train stops.
Montauk.
Are you serious? It goes.
You can take the train all the way to the end. And then if you really want to get into it, you can get all the way to the end and then you can jump on the ferry and you can go to Rhode Island. You go to Block Island.
I never knew.
My kids used to do it all the time. They would go, they would take out the train. Well, they would go out and then they would get onto the ferry and then they go to Block Island.
How far is Montauk from, what do you guys do? Penn Station?
From the city?
Well, yeah, you do Grand Central from there, yeah.
So we're Penn Station, we're not Grand Central. So if we, like our rail line for where we live is Penn Station.
I'm North Metro.
Where are you in the city?
Near Poughkeepsie, Nyack, that part. That's where I usually go. That's.
I have friends that are in Nyack. My husband was born at Nyack Hospital.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Rocky.
I don't know.
And then you're here for no reason.
I like it up here. Nobody bothers me. Like.
You can be yourself.
Nobody cares. I work in
Your
sports.
children all go to Camden School?
No. My kids are on Long Island.
Oh.
Yeah.
Suburbia.
And they're older. Like I have 2 left in high school, but I have one that's a junior and one that's a senior. But the other ones they're all out. So I travel a lot for work. So again, like coming here and professionally, like in my regular job, I work a lot with sports and entertainment. So I have friends that come up here and they love it up here. They don't want to go home because nobody knows who they are. It's fantastic.
I have Adrian Brody living up here.
Yeah. There's a handful of people that I don't know.
Did you ever see Adrian Brody? He's the Academy Award winner from The Pianist.
There's a handful, I know exactly what you're talking about, but there's a handful of people that are evidently up here, but I don't necessarily see them, and like my clique doesn't always roll over. Like I do a lot with the NFL, and everybody's like, oh, you know who lives up the road, right?
Oh,
you know who grew up over here, right? I was like, but my clients are after they retire, not while they're playing, right? So it's a little different.
Oh, so you're a sports person.
No, I wouldn't call
You
it
know
sports
something
person.
really, really, really cool here that you'll never ever. There is an NFL player, the Dixon, which is cool. I guess $4 million or something a year. That's I don't know, but anyways, there is something really, really interesting. There's a Powerball winner. There's 48 states or something that participate in Powerball. The one that's like $1 billion.
Yeah.
There's one in Silver Beach that won. She worked for the town. She has a house. They're in their 70s. They only won like 90 million. Because it's like a
I'd
billion.
give your dad whatever he wants if I won 90 million.
The chance of her. But anyways, they built a house before they were even won it, and they still live there, and they have a modest little camper and a really nice house, but not on the water on Fish Creek. And the chance of them meeting another Powerball winner is 0. The chance of meeting an NFL winner, pretty easy. Chance of them ever meeting a Powerball winner or any of us meeting one, it's like.
And there was another. Tell me there was another.
No, that's it. That's all I know of.
But
but the only I've never met her. I guess Dad has, and she worked for the town, and they're normal people. But I don't know how much they blew to win it, but the chance of it would be so awesome to see the person, and it's like I'll never see one of you people again. What? Honestly, the chance of her seeing another person who won the Powerball is ridiculous.
We get people that come in. A friend of mine who played for the NFL was here a few weeks ago, and I threw it up really quick online, and I just said, if you want to come in for an hour, you could do a meet and greet, right? So
really?
So he.
I don't do football, so I don't know all the.
And it's fine, but he played. He was in the Super Bowl. He played for the Green Bay Packers.
Whoa, Super Bowl!
So,
I know that, so that's cool.
So he comes in, and these are my friends. So it's when fans come in, you know what I'm saying? And they're like freaking out. I'm like, aw. I was like, I
Did
had
people
like,
come
I did. I had people come here
for? Well,
to meet my friend. Yeah, he does like autographs and he'll sign
yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I do the computer thing, so like when I meet like, oh, you guys made open source or like like certain people
You know
or,
who's up here who's like super?
but no one
I
cares.
can't call him famous.
I'm more
But
like
he's got a good story. Adam Weitzman.
I don't know that. No.
So he's
Who is he?
up in Syracuse. So he was a guy from the wrong side of the tracks that spent some time incarcerated, came out and opened up a recycling plant. And he's like, I hate to use the word waste management.
The one in oh, I know him. I've heard about
He's like
him.
a shorter, he's like a smaller guy,
He lives in Skinny
skinny Atlas.
and he's super rich. He had a little issue with his house was blocking the view of someone behind him, and yeah, fell in, and he makes recycling that makes it small. Yeah, and he owns a jet, and then he had a really nice story about someone was stuck
He's
during
like-
a snowstorm, and
He's like
he
very
gave him.
philanthropic. So when people, a lot of the people that like
Yeah, Google mapped the house. I was curious. It was like, whoa, like
So but
And Bill-
he's,
oh.
he's a local guy.
like
Far.
I don't. He's like the richest person on the. Yeah, he is the richest person on Skinny Atlas.
Could be.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a really interesting story, and he has a
I'm
jet,
just
and,
saying he's got like a cool story.
and he
Does
looks
that make
Italian. And he's kind of like grungy,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
down to like what?
sense? Grungy like that. Yeah.
You're like what?
And he's not that much taller than me. I mean, I've seen him at a bunch of stuff.
He comes here. Oh,
Does not come here. I see him like at Super Bowl or at different events.
oh. Does he ever have real? Do you think he has real free time, or is he always business?
No, like a lot of people. Like listen, the people who are business people, they're hustling.
I know. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah,
Do they have free
hustle.
time?
Like one of my partners is a pretty important person, and people are like, but when he posts on social media, you'd think he's like jet setting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look where I am now, or hey, I'm here.
Yeah, for like
And I'm
3
like,
seconds.
Yeah, and people are like, oh, can you do me a favor? Can you call Derek? I'm like, you think Derek's gonna get on the phone for you? Are you insane? I'm like, do you even know where he is right now? I'm like, he's in Spain, or he's here, or he's there. And I talked to him last night. He's like texting me. I'm like, I was trying to go to sleep. I'm like, can we talk tomorrow? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, because he just came in. He was traveling, so he's like still on different time zone. But they hustle. They hustle.
You hustle too, then.
I do.
But this is your.
I love it here. I like talking to people, and I like to be
This is
part
a
of
huge
their...
investment, though. Like it's
Yeah.
a lot of your time, and
Well, it's not my time that much anymore. It was.
after 3 years. So Eddie sold the restaurant thingy up there. I guess it's going fine, and my dad.
Oh, the one at the top of the hill?
Yeah.
But isn't Dollar General? That's what I heard. Dollar General.
That's what he told. I only over here. I don't ask him because it's his business, and I come
Yeah.
here and I have my own job and stuff like that. And they're getting older. And at the same time, I wouldn't have to pay capital gains, so he's going to lose 25% off 300,000.
Just tell your dad to sell me the place and hold the note, and then he doesn't have to worry about capital gains.
There you go.
That's what I was going to do, but I don't.
See, now we're thinking, right? Do you
But-
want me to wrap that for you?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. So he can do it to anyone. Yeah, as long as he
No,
knows
not to
that.
anybody. To
as
me.
as
It's my
long as the
idea.
note's good.
Yeah, well, I put a down payment down.
Yeah, as long as he knows the notes. Because honestly, I'll give you a down payment, $10,000 for the place, but in like 6
More
months,
agreement.
you better believe everything's gonna be stripped and sold, and I'm gonna sell the copper.
Are
Oh,
these
God,
samples,
no.
the little ones?
Yes, those are for you to sample.
What are they?
Those are little.
I'll have to
oatmeal
try it before it's
muffins.
warm.
We gotta try them.
Little oatmeal muffins. Those are apple cinnamon. I love that property.
Yeah, it was 300, but it came with 2 properties
you.
plus the one on the side,
Yeah.
and
I know.
you got that one in an auction. It wasn't a very good deal.
I need some sugar.
I want
Please.
I want
Oh
that.
wait, there is one in here.
You need,
Didn't
there
see
should
it.
be one. I want that property.
The one on the top,
No, I want
Oh.
the one by my house.
he wants more than 185 now.
I know. Gretchen told me. And then she said, just give me an offer.
Yeah, he's old. He doesn't know what money is worth. I think she's a good person to buy things off of, because she just wants to sell it quick. Because $10,000 is 6%. It's only $600. It's like, what? I got to show it how much? I'd rather just
Just
throw
say
it
to
over.
your dad, hey, remember you had a couple?
As long as you love the land.
I love the land.
I think it's worth around three.
Like I would go so far as to be like, Ed, continue to collect your rent. I just want the land.
No, he doesn't want the renters.
I know he doesn't want the responsibility.
No, the renters are like,
They're horrible.
they destroy things.
I know.
They're like complete trash now.
But what happens?
I don't even want to do it.
Here's what happens. If you like, we have a couple of properties, and you know, your dad, like they're cute. Like one's a 2-family, one's a single family, right?
Yeah,
And
the cottage. I called
Yeah.
it a cottage when I was renting. When I came back 2 years from COVID because my mom has cancer.
they're so cute. But
The other
yeah,
house is
they're-
amazing.
but
Have you
they're-
seen the basement in it?
Yes.
It's like the state moved the
Huge.
house.
Yeah.
So they like
Talking about the one like you go. It's like one of the houses, and then you go down, but like it's this.
real.
It's like it was.
It's like
complete-
this.
Yeah, it's like completely dug out.
Yeah, but the house was moved, I guess, by a state. They moved it over, and it's like, so that's why there's an old house on what the hell, and it's dry. It's like, this is really bougie for even anywhere, and it's dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the state did that.
Yeah, he
I
had
guess.
a lady, when we were there was a lady with her son that was renting, and he was letting her use it for storage.
He tries not. He's really good. Eddie keeps things vacant for like 6 months until he finds the right person. He found it cheaper to do that than to rent to anyone.
Yeah.
Because honestly, then
You
it's
have
vacant
to-
for 6 months
But
because
again,
you're
like
repairing.
when we make something, like when our properties, I'll go out of my way to make something so nice that, not like that, you don't have to spend money to make things look good. We go out of our way to make things nice, because then you can get the extra money as long as the space calls for it. It's like we
Do
have
they take care of it and keep it nice?
We've not, again, I don't know enough about the area for regular tenants. I just know, like, some people are just gross. Right?
Well, they try to, and you never know. The only one I've heard that you don't rent to is Indians because they do curry, and curry stinks up the walls. So you just have to make sure
It
you
does.
make sure if they're Indian, it could be black,
You know
white,
what's funny?
Hispanic. No one knows.
They're clean,
But the curry.
but the curry is,
So it really is a real deal.
yeah, it's real.
Well, there's one I haven't heard.
That's all I heard because I was trying to figure out like should it be women, men? Who do you know? Everyone could be white trash or garbage or whatever, but the Indians, be careful with their cooking. Their culinary is,
It's really pungent.
and I guess it sticks to the walls.
But I like curry, like I like Indian food, but I don't want to smell it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So it smells different than it tastes. It's kind of like when I walk into the bodegas or something. It's that smell inside of
But
some
do you want
boat.
to smell that breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
It
in
doesn't
your
smell good
walls?
that way. It
No.
tastes maybe good. I really haven't had much Indian
The
food.
the food is good. You know, like Indian food is good. It's cultural, right? But it's good.
But the lingering is
it-
not nice.
It doesn't go away. It doesn't. I
You've
wish I
not.
could tell you.
You
but
haven't
it's
hit
not.
any of those people, right? Like when you rent, it's like. Do
We
you have to
had-
specify no curry cooked here? Please, no Indian.
No, like when we have our house in Sylvan, when we rent that one, a couple of times we've had people come in and they've done some, like I'll say ethnic cooking, and I'll go in like 2 days later and I'm like, I can, I don't do the clean. We have a cleaning crew. It's like after she's gone, and I can still smell it. I'm like, open those windows. I'm like, oh my god.
Which national
Right.
is it?
It could have been like, it could be anything, even like Jamaican jerk, or it could be like anything. I don't know.
Oh, so spices
So
that hit it.
anything, it's like the spices.
These are delicious because they smell like cinnamon and
Yeah,
pumpkin and
they're
fall time.
those. Yes, well they have nutmeg in it.
Ah, I did trip on nutmeg.
I love nutmeg.
That's what's in there. I haven't even tasted.
I had nutmeg and so Starbucks. I accidentally poured the little thing and it
The
just
shaker?
dumped in. Yeah,
Oh,
it dumped in and there was like
Gotta
this
get-
much of the nutmeg in it. And then the next
It's
day.
like a bite. You would get like a stomachache.
No, I guess I was laughing and tripping my balls off the next day, and I was like, it was in my
You hear
car.
that, Pete? All you need is to suck down some nutmeg.
Yeah, but it makes you extremely sick. I guess I slept through the sick part, and then I just woke up completely, extremely happy. Like I was laughing for no reason driving.
Boy, you need
I-
to take that every day.
No, I took a lot, but I guess you can like get really.
Oh no, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, and I was like, if I get pulled over,
Is
what?
that a happy
Are you
pillow?
drugged? No, I
No,
just.
saw nutmeg.
I'm not nutmeg.
I was sniffing some nutmeg before.
Hannibal,
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
nutmeg, or cinnamon, one of them
Yeah,
is.
you can wrap it.
Oh, anything in powder form, even flour, and like, yeah, they'll blow up like a silo with flour. But Google search nutmeg. It's. I think I slept through the unpleasant part, and
No,
it wouldn't wear off. It was like 6, 7. It was like the entire day I was messed up. It wasn't fun. It was. I had to work, so it wasn't fun. It could have been fun, but no, not with intent.